Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're working with a 2013 NPR HD with a 5.2 diesel. We're after replacing knox sensor 2, giving us some sporadic codes on the scanner. So this is the passenger side of the vehicle, and knox sensor 1 and knox sensor 2 are different. Knox sensor 1 is actually on a previous video just inside the frame there, and comes down to right here. This is the passenger side rear, right below the frame. Knox sensor 2, basically this pipe zigzags back and forth a few times, so after it comes back, it comes forward and then it comes back again. Kind of keeps the length, but more compact design, I guess. Now knox sensor 2, let me try to get this darn light in here for you guys. There, bear with me. Okay, there we go. Getting it. Okay, this is right beside the frame on the passenger side. Here's the actual little computer brain of knox sensor 2. If you follow it, right here, boom, on that top pipe, just on the back side. So right here, straight down, you got her. Bear with me. Let me get this thing opened up. Let's see what we find. I know that those are 10 millimeter, two 10 millimeter bolts on the back side of that plate that hold a unit on, and the sensor, if I remember right, it's a 21, but let me double check that real quick. Excuse me. Okay, so on the back side here, on this knox sensor, 22 millimeter, and went ahead and lubed it up with some liquid wrench, make it come apart a little easier. Exhaust bolts are always a pain in the butt. Bear with me, we'll get this thing broke loose. The nut does spin on the little chassis of the sensor itself, so you can break it loose, then simply pop the 2 or 3 clips that hold it on there, and then we'll get that box last and lube those bolts as well. 2 10 millimeter and a 22 mil on the sensor itself. Alright, I figured I'd get some more light in here so you can see what you're up against. Once again, sensor's back here. This is the upper pipe of it, right beside the frame on the outer passenger. I simply popped a couple clips holding it to the couple lines. Try not to break these if possible, but they get old, brittle from the heat. It quickly happens. So that 10 millimeter bolt and that 10 millimeter bolt right there, and then you got one plug up here which supplies that box. There's actually a, let me try to zoom this in. Okay, this is one more plug. There's a red clip on it, and it goes from side to side, as you can see. Pop it, and then there's another push pin right in here. I normally use a little flathead and pop it apart. Bear with me a minute. Alright, I'm now under the vehicle. On the back side of this plug, or back side here, in between the frame, there's one more plug. Let me try to get some light in here so you can see. Right there. This is on the front side of the unit itself. Same deal, little push pin. Boom, snap it out. We'll go ahead and pop that now, and once I got it out, I'll show you again. Alright, here we go. We now have our knox sensor number 2 out of the system. Plug from right there. Sometimes you actually got to grab the wiring. This piece is supposed to spin around it, but sometimes it don't, so prepare yourself to just put this in a small coil and spin it out with it when you take it out. There you go. Now, just got everything out as seen in the video. Basically, gonna go ahead and do reverse of what I did, popping it apart, plug it all back in. Sometimes you have to repair back to the ECM some of these devices but I don't believe so on this. If I remember correctly, everything should auto-correct itself. Oh, yep, put everything back all together and you got it. Thanks for watching.